Ryan Silvestri, Director of Orchestras at Wando High School in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. We use habits of a successful string musician in our classes, and for this video you'll see a portion of my chamber orchestra, our middle ensemble. We use smart music in class to reinforce intonation and rhythmic accuracy in our scales and etudes. We also give students individual assignments to do at home to focus on technique as well as our repertoire. When we use smart music in class, it provides a helpful visual showing where improvement is still needed. Through using smart music the past few years, I have seen an improvement in my students' overall rhythmic accuracy, as they're required to play with the metronome for every exercise. Additionally, the extensive smart music library makes regular assessment easier, as smart music automatically scores their assignments, but I can still go in on my end to listen to their audio recording. We've enjoyed using smart music here at Wando and plan to continue doing so in the years to come.
All right, guys, let's review for our final today and take out your habits book and turn to page 29. We're going to review our 2-octave G melodic minor scale. And we're going to use some smart music to help keep us in time and in tune. Remember, for our G minor scale, it's always B flat, going up and going down. And on the way up, we have our E natural. Everyone show me E natural on the D string. Make sure that's a nice high note. And then your F sharp. Good. And on the way down, we have our F natural and our E flat. Let's try ones all together. No assessment, just with smart music. Kind of do this way. We're going to do 4 clicks, then we'll start. 2 and 3 and 4 and. Play the scale. I want you guys to just do your left hand along to really focus on getting those B flats in the beginning and the end of the scale, as well as making sure we get the accidentals going up and coming down. So do just your left hand. You can shadow bow if you would like as well. So here we go. Ready? 1, 2, and B flats and the go and. Especially with my cellos, as I walked around, I could see at the top of the scale, you go from E, F sharp to G. I could see your left hand prepare for the new notes, which was great. Let's try it, a little competition. Let my violins go first. So violins are going to play with the metronome and smart music playing along, and cello, viola, bass. I want you guys to just do your left hand to get a little more practice. So here goes my violins on an assessment. We'll do it strict, and here we go. So we got microphone with my violins. Nice tall posture. Our microphone. 2 and 3 and 4 and. So they had you march that first note is a little late to B2, so just be really careful. After that first measure, you're right in time, but pretty good. They gave you a 98. All right, viola, cello, bass. Let's see how we do. And we'll set it on cello. I know we have a few different ranges here, but we'll set it on cello and see how it does over here. And violins, you guys can silently finger along as well to get some more practice. Change my metronome. All right, Rachel is going to test us again. Here we go. And 3 and 4 and. As a couple notes just a little bit behind in yellow here to give you a 93. Not bad, guys. So it's hard to pick up sometimes the whole group, but make sure in general, I'd like to see all of our G's to be a little more resonant, especially on that arpeggio. Let's try it together one more time, and then we'll move on. So all together, everyone playing, I'll still leave it on cello. See how it is. And 3 and 4 and. All right, guys, we're going to work on A2 next this morning. So look at page 5, number 18 in your habits book. And let's start it all together with smart music. So for this one, we really want to make sure we're swinging that elbow, my upper strings for your C sharps and G sharps. Finally, we'll pick your instruments up for me. Show me that C sharp on the G string, that nice high third finger, that major finger pattern, that elbow swing around. Good, basically just show me that tall left hand position for your F sharp. So you go to half position later on for the E and the G sharp. And cellos, let me see your extension. So on the D string cello, show me first finger E, extended 2 with that F sharp, thumb behind it, and that G sharp. Goes, you'll be extended on the D and G strings, but regular on the A. Let's try it once all together with our smart music. And I'm gonna tempo here. All right, so you'll hear 4 clicks, and I think it does want you to play the repeats. We'll play it twice, and then the last time we'll do our half. 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. A few things to think about when we do that. In this third measure, I know it's the violin here, but for everyone, look at measure 4. Measure 4. When you go from D, E to G sharp, I want to make sure that we, again, swing around for that G sharp. The ba, ba, ba. Swing that up and prepare for that. So that's kind of what we're working on in this A2, is that transition from our extended to our non-extended finger patterns or vice versa. Let's try it again at that speed. And actually, I want to do it once with just the recording. So you heard smart music playing along. So I want you guys to do just your left hand, and you can shadow on the finger as you go. But I want you to really focus on the D versus your G sharps. So just your left hand and your shadow if you would like. 2, 3, and 4. And. go first at that same speed, and it will have you do the repeat, so don't forget about that. And while they're playing, I have my lower strings, violoncello, bass, shadow bow, and finger along. So, assessment, put on strict, that's our microphone. All right, get ready, violins. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. I'm actually going to turn off the accompaniment so it picks up you guys more as well. But it gives you a 98, pretty nice. And if we click in here, I think we can see the first time through, we were a little bit late in measure 3 with our beat, but everything else was good. Let's try it one more time, and I'm going to get rid of our partner. So one more time, you'll have just the metronome and you guys play. Here we go again, violin. And 3 and play. Here. So on the first round, in that fourth measure, we had a few people kind of bobble. So our red note means we got a wrong note there at the end. And then when we did the second take, we had just a couple notes a little bit behind. So overall, getting there, y'all keep going, give you a 97. I'm not seeing my lower strings too. So viola, cello, bass. Let's switch over here. Violin, you guys can shadow bow and finger along. Microphone and off we go. Ready? Nice top watch your violas. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 What do I always tell you guys when we do these at home though? What is the best way to get an accurate score? Drew, what do we got? Yeah, use your headphones. So in the class we'll use the microphone, but at home using those headphones like Smart Music suggests really does help. So we gave you an 83. Let's see what we got. So in the first go round, we had just a little kind of ensemble issue, making sure we're speaking together. With the lower register, you guys got to work extra hard to make sure your sound speaks right away. A couple of intonation things on our extensions, those C sharps in the second measure, and on the second repeat, again, a few kind of tempo things where we weren't quite together. And that second bar especially, when we have the A, C sharp, B, D, we can continue to work on our intonation there. Not bad, y'all. Keep working, and let's go one more time all together, and then we'll move on. Good work, guys. So no assessment, let's just put it on tracks. And one last time. Sorry.